Okay, so we are back. Our next step, you've defined your audience, and now we want to plunk in the meat and potatoes to our PR portfolio in these last days. And so one of the points that we want to talk about are the PR goals. So for this next step, we're going to talk about a goal and objective of the PR plan. Now, goals and objectives are sometimes used interchangeably, but for the sake of this conversation, we're going to talk about a main goal, which is a big overarching idea, initiative that we want to accomplish within our company. And then we're going to talk about something more specific, which is an objective, which is meant to lead us to a goal. And so what I mean by that is something like me saying, I wish I were rich. That is a goal, but it's not really that specific. Okay. So it's more of like, that's a nice idea, but how do you know when you're rich? Can you tell me when I've made it? So with that idea, we are all, every single one of you is going to use the following goal for your PR plan, which is to build a favorable image of your organization within your local community. So that's mine. You're going to see it over on my website in a minute, and that will be yours too. In order to achieve that goal, you will create a specific SMART objective. Now you can use one that's similar to mine, or you can create your own, use your imagination. A SMART objective, that word SMART doesn't mean it is kind of smart, like super thoughtful, but it's an acronym which means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So what I mean by that is that it's specific enough and measurable enough and achievable and relevant and time bound that you can actually make that happen. So rather than saying, I wish I were rich, we might say something, in the next year, I would like to make $10,000 by selling some particular product. Is that something that's specific? Yeah, we know what needs to happen. Is it measurable? Sure. I know when I will be rich and when I won't be rich. If I don't have $10,000, I'm not rich. If I do, I am. Is it achievable? Sure. That's not a crazy amount of money. Is it relevant? Yep. It makes sense for what I want to accomplish. And is it time bound? Yes, because I said over the next year. So I've given it a specific date. So in terms of our goal for our organization, to build a favorable image of our organization within our local communities, consider this SMART objective. So the objective is to achieve 25% increase in positive media messages. Oh, that was hard to say. To achieve a 25% increase in positive media mentions of our organization in the local media outlets within the next 6 months in order to build a favorable image in our local community. So it is specific because it tells you exactly what needs to happen. An increase in positive mentions of our organization in local media outlets. So we're not talking about CNN.com. We're not talking about Fox News. We're not talking about any of those big national outlets like ABC, NBC, CBS. We are talking about the local news. So Cable 8 News, Western New York Live News, the Post Journal, the Times Observer, any of those local media outlets. Is it measurable? Achieve a 25% increase in positive media messages over the next 6 months. Yes, that's measurable. I can say, did it happen or did it not? If I can't say yes or no, then it's not measurable. Is it achievable? Well, is it plausible that I could work with the local media to generate 2 positive news stories or editorials per month? Yeah, I could probably do those things. Is it relevant? So does it in fact match our goal? So building a positive image in the local community is crucial to our organization's long-term success and sustainability. So yep, it is relevant. And finally, it is time bound. So achieve a 25% increase in positive media messages over the next 6 months. There's that time component. I've got it. So it checks all of those smart boxes. So what does this mean for our website? So after you have developed your own SMART objective and you're going to grab our shared goal, we're going to come over here to our portfolio site and we're going to add in a new page. And this page is going to be called the plan. this is the first page that we're gonna have multiple parts of our project on. So, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. The PR. Done. So it's added right here. I'm actually going to move it down one level. So you can change that navigation here. I think I showed you that last time. And now I want to change the background. Let's see, but I don't want to change it for all of them. I like that purple better. All right, I won't play with it right now, but you can play with it on your own time. All right, so the next thing I need to do is go back to my insert panel, and I'm going to grab my favorite content block. You all know this we're going to call goal, and nope, we're going to call this the PR plan. This page contains the framework to the strategy for the PR and in 2023. I'm going to add a little photo, and I grabbed one before so we were prepared. You didn't have to watch me make one today, so it's right there. And now I'm going to add a new section, and this one I actually don't. I'm going to grab this content block. Hopefully, oh, I'm doing wrong. Okay, there it is. But I'm going to delete this image because I want to keep this title. I like that there. And I'm going to call this goal and objective. And in this section, I'm going to then grab my goal, our goal, and then I'm going to grab my SMART objective. Yours is going to be different from mine. So you'll want to update that. And I'm going to paste it in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over this way. I'm going to say goal here. And I'm going to change that to a heading. And then I'm going to say objective. And then you're going to put in your SMART objective. I'm going to make that a heading too. And that's it. That's it for this section. So go ahead and create that. And then we will continue to work on this page. So this will be one of the last 2 pages we create on the website. So that's it for now. Once you do this, please submit it through the link, and I will share the next step shortly.